As we come to the end of this course, I have to offer a few words about what ending would be for such a course. And naturally, I concentrate on the Greek word telos, which, as we saw, means the end if you think of a straight line and if you think of progressing from A to B. But as we saw, telos can mean not just the end of the line, it can also mean coming full circle. And coming full circle is a way to imagine eternity, immortality, exemption from death that is reassuring to us mortals who have a hard time even imagining what eternity would be if it were just a straight line that kept on going and never stopped. Our own sense of limitations, our own sense of what we are, which is mortals, and mortals whose machine runs down, whose vitality runs down eventually, so that we all die. For us to imagine any kind of state where it just goes on and on forever could be terrifying. But somehow the circular way of thinking of telos, coming full circle from a starting point A and then looping all the way back to A again, which is exactly what happens at a festival where you're celebrating the life and death of a hero, and where every year at the same day, at the same hour, something very special happens that reenacts what that hero is all about. When you think about that kind of celebration in that kind of festive context, then I think you start understanding why this particular word telos is not only good to think with when we think about what we have done in this course, but it's also good to think with about what we're going to do, because I do hope that these beautiful words that you've been reading in context will stay with you and will reanimate you in predictable times, but also in unpredictable times. The ancient Greek song culture is predicated on this idea of the hero as an eternally returning something and somebody who gives us hope that we too can experience the kind of eternal return that we can't see when we try to think of another life, when we try to think of an afterlife, but which we can very easily imagine if we're confident in our institutions, confident in our poetry, confident in the songs that we sing and that are sung to us and that are recycled from one generation to the next. In terms of this kind of continuity, I should truly say that this course has not come to an end. We simply have come full circle. And one of the things I do hope that many of you will do, maybe all of you, is, don't laugh, take the course again. And I don't want to call it a course. Up to now, I haven't. Shall I say it a different way? Take the project again. Experience it again. Read all the things that you've read again. Think about them again. But if you don't have a chance to do that, I still say you should make yourself open for further encounters with this beautiful set of knowledge and experience, and come back to it. Have a nostos, which will reanimate your noos. And I can speak to you in these Greek words because all along you have been learning them, internalizing them, seeing them in context. So is this the end? I don't think so. And I do hope that one way or another we can maintain contact with each other, and that whatever experiences you have will be affected, even connected to the world of heroes that you have experienced so well.